When my dad began forming the group, he was 16 years old, and that's actually true. And in Ventura with Roy Pinkerton. And then they began building the company from that base. By the time he was into the business 10 years, he had a company with 4 newspapers in it. And but the Reading one was a special one because of its phenomenally successful launch. From reviewing the memoirs of his grandfathers, who were both great newspapermen. One, as you would know, was E.W. Scripps, founder of the E.W. Scripps Company that we're all associated with today. And the other was Milton A. McRae, who was E.W. Scripps's right-hand man, really functioned like a CEO, but was also a business partner in the early days. And they launched a lot of newspapers in the 1880s, 1890s, in the early years of the first of the 1900s. And so they learned a lot about startup, and they wrote some of that down, and my dad knew where it was. He was so proud of Reading, because Reading came in against 4 entrenched competitors in the middle of the Depression, a very difficult climate in which to survive. And they had this wonderful crew here, which to this day is a hallmark of Reading. Exceptional people always work here. And they were that way back in 1938. They just were tireless, and they were enthusiastic, and they were entrepreneurial, and they were thrifty, and they thought out of the box. And you put all that together, and they made this newspaper into a dynamo. As I understand it, 1 week later, they had doubled the circulation. 1 month later, they doubled it again. By the end of the first year, they had doubled it yet again. They were rolling. The people work here because they want to. And as a result, you meet remarkable people, exceptional people, devoted people. People are transported every day to so many different sources of input via their iPhones and the websites and everything that they see. It's wonderful to have one core entity focusing on the community, encouraging the community, shedding light on the community, and everybody knows where it is. And I think that community newspapers have for a long time performed that very valuable role for American society.